Hi, my name is Jesse. Before Friends in Film, I was working in psychology, and now I'm working as a coordinator and production manager. The most recent one that I'm just about to hop off of is Torrance, which is a new Ben Affleck feature. I'm up for Ghostbusters next, actually, which is pretty exciting. I've worked on different things like Scandal, Godzilla vs. Kong. I worked with Vera Farmiga, John C. Reilly. Jack Black was another one. I don't know how I did this, but I would work 9 to 7, and then I would go straight to a shoot and stay up all night and then go to work again after that and work 9 to 7 again. I did that for a couple different shoots, and they were music videos, they were short films. As soon as I completed the program, within like a week or two, I got my first paid gig, which was as a set PA on a commercial. The rate for that was, I think, $200 for the day. Then it got really crazy and things picked up and I moved up really fast. And I ended up working as a coordinator within, I want to say, 4 months. And then when I got to the coordinator position, I was making $250 to $300 a day, depending on the job. I've also worked as a production manager, which I did mostly from March until June. And for that, I was making $400 a day. On this feature that I'm finishing as an assistant production coordinator, I am making $300 a day. So, I mean, it all depends on the job and the type of company you're working for. When I was working in psychology, I had tried to get into film without the A-list program. I was volunteering for student films, which is great, but I didn't know what to do from there. I didn't know how to market myself. I didn't know how to make myself stand out on set so that people want to call me back. And I failed. I went back to psychology for a good year before I came across the A-list program. Once I found it, I was like, okay, I need to do this. It's now or never. I remember one of the exercises that Janet had for us in the Career on Fire training, which is where you close your eyes and you think about where your life is going to be in 5 years, 10 years, 15 years. I looked at my life from two different lenses. One, if I stayed in psychology, and one, if I was working in film. The one where I worked in psychology, I didn't see myself being happy. I didn't see myself being creatively fulfilled. I didn't see myself living the lifestyle that I wanted. But my life in film, I knew that at that moment that I had to change. And so that's when I decided to join the A-list program. And what it did for me was it gave me those tools so that when I was going on set, when I was working, I was able to stand out and people would call me for work. And I'm in high demand now. I'm turning down jobs. I'm recommending other people for jobs. I'm hiring people. It's crazy. In 2.5 years, this is where I've gotten. And it's all because of what I've learned in the A-list program. I feel like there's quite a few people, quite a few friends who started to try to get into the industry around when I did. They have been struggling, or at least I've been seeing their posts on Facebook, that they have been struggling to find work. When it comes to like people that I work with in the industry, if they naturally have that get it factor that Janet talks about, they are constantly in demand. They're constantly working. I've worked with production assistants who have been production assistants for like 6 years. It's just so crazy that in 2 years, I'm their boss. They're still trying to move up to the next level, but I think what's holding them back is that they don't know about the get it factor. They don't know how to pursue that, how to make themselves stand out. I've come across a few people who have gone to film school, and when I asked them about their experience and if they thought that it benefited them, from what I've heard, they don't regret ever going to film school. They are just frustrated that it's not a necessity to being in the film industry. And I think part of their frustration is because they have all these loans that they have to pay back. When they're fresh out of film school, they start where everyone else does, which is as a PA. I would definitely recommend A-list to people I know. Definitely for people who are trying to break into the industry, but also for people who have been working in the industry and aren't finding work. I feel like you learn all the tools you need to know about how a set is run, how to communicate with people, how to navigate through different positions, and kind of vector towards where you want to be and what you want your specialty to be.
So did you enjoy that? If so, go to breakinprofessionally.com and just sign up. It's free and you will learn a ton. Okay, have a great day, guys. Bye.